My good friends, we are here today to tell you a tale of
intrigue,
adventure,
mystery,
drama,
love.
love. Yes, love. It is a strange and timely tale.
A love story.
Ah, yes. The story of Hosea and, well, his wife.
And her name was?
Well, the story's a lot better if you don't have to say her name.
Yeah, but her name is important.
Her name was Gomer.
If there's a lesson to learn from this story, it's to not name your daughter Gomer.
Oh, but there's a much greater lesson to be learned from our tale today.
Gomer was a prostitute.
Hosea was a prophet.
Not exactly the kind of match that you would find on eharmony.com.
Yeah, but the internet, it wasn't around yet. So God was this matchmaker.
Indeed. And if there's one thing you must learn from our tale today, one thing, more than anything, it was that Hosea loved Gomer.
Please, do you know where my wife is? Her name is Gomer. Please, have you seen her? Please. Gomer!
Hosea searched and searched for her.
But he never found her.
That is until he looked in the red light district of the northern kingdom.
In spite of her lies.
In spite of her adultery.
Hosea loved Gomer.
In spite of her cruelty.
In spite of her sin.
Hosea loved Gomer.
Why won't you leave me alone? I'm not good enough for you. I can't live my life as a prophet's wife. Please, stop rescuing me, Hosea.
But I love you.
Listen to me. I don't care how many brothels you have pulled me out of. I will return to them sooner or later. Your love is not strong enough to hold me. I'm not the woman you dreamed I could be, am I?
No, you're not the woman I dreamed you to be. Not now, not yet.
You are a dreamer.
And you're my wife.
I'm not your wife. I quit. I gave up. Can't you hear me?
I hear you.
Then leave me alone.
No! I love you.
Do you have any pride? Do you have any self-respect?
I have love.
That wasn't the question. You're ruining my business. Your love is humiliating.
I know it is. But it is also strong.
Hosea was a romantic in the purest form. Every fiber of his being was love. Every thought, every breath, every moment was consumed with this God-given love for his wife. Like a madman to the world, Hosea kept searching and searching for his unrequited love.
And no one, not Browning nor Shakespeare,
Nor McCartney or Leonard could write a song like Hosea lived.
Yeah, but this romance was a nightmare. Hosea was a failure.
And yet, Hosea loved Gomer. And at the apex of this romantic catastrophe, we find Hosea yet again searching the inner city for his lost love.
And we find Gomer captured and chained to an auction block.
She was an ugly sight to look upon, bruised and beaten, exposed and humiliated.
Chained and captured like an animal, a broken woman who had nothing left.
And before the auction began, Hosea ran to his home, gathered all his possessions, his money, his food, anything of value.
And when they started the bidding, Hosea ran towards the auction block.
And who will give me 5 shekels, 5 shekels? Who will give me 5 shekels for this woman? Who will give me 5 shekels, 5 shekels here? Who will give me 7? Who will give me 7? 7 shekels right here to this gentleman. Fine specimen of a woman. Who will give me 10? Who will give me 10 shekels? 10 shekels right here, 10. Who will give me 12? 12. Who will give me 12 shekels? 12 shekels right here. Who will give me 15? 15. Who will give me 15 shekels for this woman? Who will give me 15 right here? 15 shekels going once, going twice, and
I will give everything I have.
The crowds parted as Hosea handed over all his money and every morsel of food that he had. He covered her trembling, humiliated body.
He picked up this beaten woman who had been caged and chained like an animal.
We see the chains fall as he carries her home.
Paid in full.
A relentless romantic, solid as a rock.
Love to the extreme, unthinkable, unfathomable.
My dear friends, we hope today that you see the story behind the story here. Before the time when God looked down on the auction block of us and saw you and saw me.
An ugly sight to look upon. Bruised and beaten, exposed and humiliated.
Chained and captured like an animal. Broken with nothing left.
And before the bang of the gavel, the earth quaked as God shouted, I will give everything that I have.
And the hammer fell, and the ransom was laid down.
Paid in full.
God sent his only son into this wicked world.
To die on a Friday.
To rise again on a Sunday.
And in this act, we see what love is. We see what real redemption is.
God paid the price tag for our sins, my sin, and for yours.
By giving up what was most precious to him.
Something so costly.
The life of his son, Jesus.
We have been paid for.
We have been bought back.
No more auctions.
No more chains.
We have been redeemed.